touch. You guys want to know what you're having, right?
Yep.
Okay. There's the little legs.
Oh, is that a penis?
Yeah.
Oh,
my
it's a
God,
boy,
it's a
Charlie.
boy.
Another boy.
That's
Quinoa.
like she was kind
Quinoa?
of looking,
Uh-huh.
but I was like
That's where
looking
you
at
need
some of the
baby.
pictures and I'm like, I don't see anything similar to a girl, but
Billy.
there it is.
Yep.
Say hi, baby Quinoa.
Quinoa.
Uh-huh.
He keeps saying we should name the baby Quinoa.
Or quinoa. Or orange.
Or any food, right?
Or picture.
Or picture.
Hello, welcome to Home of Secret Marie. Well, now you know the gender of the baby. A little boy. A little baby boy. Yeah, my thoughts on having another little boy are, well, I was honestly expecting it to be a girl because like I had gotten an ultrasound at 14 weeks, an elective ultrasound. Like, so it wasn't necessary or anything, but I just went to a place and because I wanted to see the baby before I announced to everyone. And so anyway, she kind of tried to look for, I didn't know that you could actually even see the gender at 14 weeks. She asked us if we wanted her to like try and find out the gender that day. And we said, sure. So she looked for the gender, but you know, at that time the baby was a lot smaller, and so it was kind of harder to see, and also the baby was moving a lot. It has more room to move around, and so it's kind of hard to get, you know, it to be in the position to be able to like know definitively what the gender is. And it seemed like she was going to like almost going to say once what she thought the gender was, but then she didn't, because she didn't want obviously to give us a wrong answer. She wanted to be like 100% sure. So but Matt, who was taking like a video of the ultrasound the whole time, and so I went back after and like looked at it in slow motion kind of, and like paused at certain parts, and I was like, because there were parts where you could see in between the legs, but it wasn't like, I don't know, it wasn't what they normally like, the position they normally like to see to like see if there is a penis or not. And but there was a few like clips in between the legs. I was really zooming in and like stopping and slowing the video down and stuff to try and look, and I did not see a penis when I was looking at the video. And so I was almost totally convinced it was a girl. Not like, I knew there was obviously a chance it could be a boy and it was just hiding. But I don't know, I was like, I feel like I would see something. But anyway, so then yeah, I started like thinking of a girl named Matt and I, which is funny because we both like agreed on a girl name we really liked, but like now that we know it's a boy, like it's so hard to agree on a name. And I know I don't need to pick out a name right now, but I just loved naming Charlie like when he was in my womb, and being able to like call him by his name, like say his name, and I don't know, I just loved that. So I just want to be able to name the baby while he's in my womb for some of my pregnancy. I don't know. But anyway, it's a whole nother thing. But I don't even know where I was. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I had like a girl, we had like a girl name picked out and stuff. But like the day of the ultrasound, we asked Charlie what he thought it was going to be, and he said boy, and like up until then he was just like thought it was funny that, I don't know, that like the baby could be a boy or a girl. Like he was just like, it's just a baby. And so, but that day he said boy, so it was kind of interesting. But yeah, so you saw when I found out, I probably didn't look as in shock as I was in my mind. But yeah, I didn't want to, I don't know. It's kind of weird in a way finding out when like another person is there, like other than your husband, because I don't know. It's just like, I don't even know. I can't explain it, but I was honestly I wasn't like sad. Like I was so grateful to have a healthy baby. Like she said everything looked so healthy because it was the anatomy scan. And like he was wiggling around, and it was really sweet to be able to see him like moving and kicking, even though like I couldn't feel it. And like I do feel kicks and movements here and there, but it's not like constantly through the day yet. And so it's nice to know like, okay, the baby's still moving even if I can't feel it. So anyway, I was like very I was very grateful, and I loved watching him on the ultrasound. But I was just kind of like, oh, okay. Like I kind of, you know, when you're I feel like most girls kind of picture themselves having girls when they have kids. And so like I believe at some point I'll have a girl. But yeah, it's just kind of like, all right, okay, I'm a boy mom. I'm like, I'm a boy mom. At least for a while. Then I thought more about it, and I was like, you know, like, and like I said, I wasn't sad. Like I wasn't like, oh my gosh, it wasn't like a huge deal. I was just like a little bit like, oh, okay. But anyway, as I thought more about it, I was like, well, it will be really cool for Charlie to have like a brother closer in age to him. So because like I had a sister, like me and my sister are closer in age than Charlie will be to this baby boy, but still, like, it was the same gender, or like me and my sister were the same gender, and it was really fun growing up with, you know, a sibling who I could like relate to a lot. And not saying that like brothers and sisters can't relate at all, but like, you know, there's something different about having a sibling that is the same gender as you and everything. So and Matt grew up with, Matt's like closest in age sibling is a brother too, and so he really enjoyed having a brother growing up. So yeah, it'll be fun. And we kind of said like when we do adopt, because I think we'll probably foster to adopt a child before we try and have another child. So anyway, the next, like the child who we adopt, we want to try to have that be a girl. So yeah, we'll see how that works out though. You know, that's all kind of unpredictable, that world. Yeah, that's that. Matt and I are arguing about names. He doesn't understand how like you want your children's names to kind of go together, like flow, and he doesn't think that matters. but it does to me. So like Charlie, you know, and then he really likes Nehemiah. I'm like, that doesn't go together, and I don't really like super long names, and I don't know, I just don't usually like super like biblical names. Like, and he's like, well, you don't like the Bible then? And I'm like, well, no, I love the Bible, but that doesn't mean I have to love every name. Or like, I like the name, but it doesn't mean like I want to name my child that. I don't know. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Alright, so just a little update there. Baby number 2 is a boy. 2 little boys are gonna be running around my house. Fun stuff. Okay, bye. See you in the next one.